Welcome back to Live Amazing with Steffon. This is the number 4 video in the series explaining creative bodybuilding. And we've already been over mental perspective, we've been over balanced fueling of the body, we've been over exercise and adaptation and stimulation of the body and how it works. Now we're going to talk about hormones. Now, hormones are essential for everyone. But until you're 40 years old, the body pretty much takes care of itself unless you have some sort of a medical condition, which you already know about. Once you hit 40, 45, they start to decline. Why they decline, we can talk about that for hours, but they do. By the time you're in your 50s, it's unavoidably noticeable. You can see and know it's there. Sexually, recovery from work, recovery from workouts, mental, cognitive functions, it all starts to decline. Now, our society has written that off up to now as just getting old, and that's been true. It's, to be fair, hormone balancing is something that's only come on the scene in the last 25 years. The last 5 or 10 years specifically in a more wide range way, where there's more clinics available, there's more information available about it, and you can take control of yourself. Now, once again, to be fair, that's still very, very new, and it's very scary to people. Ooh, hormone, that's steroid use, oh gosh. No, it's not steroid use. Steroid use would be 30 years old and adding 4 times the amount of hormone a normal man should have in his body. That's steroid use. Hormone balancing means you dropped and now you bring it back up here. You don't freak out when you go to the doctor and he says you have a calcium deficiency, you have a low iron content in your blood, you need to take calcium and iron. You go, oh, and you take it. Why? Because it's steroids or because you want to be balanced? This is exactly the same thing. The difference is you can plod along with low calcium. You cannot plod along without hormones. Look around. 50, 60, 70, 80 years old. It looks like the life has been sucked out of people. And I say this compassionately because they're my brothers and sisters, and it breaks my heart to see people declining for no reason, going through that depleted and deficient category until they're dead. Now, I'm 67. It doesn't make you younger, it doesn't make you prettier, but I'm here to tell you it makes you healthy. Live Amazing is to be as healthy as you can be no matter what your age. You can be unhealthy at 22. You don't have to wait to be 80. However, living amazing has no age limit. You can do it at any age. Hormones are essential. They're the workers that are involved with facilitating all the processes of the body. When they stop showing up for work, nothing gets done. You can't build muscle, you can't build bone density, you can't burn fat, you have no energy, you have no strength. The hormones that are necessary for mental awareness and cognitive function start to decline. We end up with dementia, Alzheimer's, arthritis. We fall and break really easily. Yes, it's getting old, but getting old is the name for a side effect of being deficient and depleted. Specifically in hormones, food is easy to balance and get away with to some degree. It's the root of a lot of ailments we have when you eat out of balance and spike your insulin level, which we've already gone over. But hormones are essential and they're really easy to fix and to balance. But it is not up for negotiation. Look around. There's nobody out there at 67 years old without the use of balanced nutrition, proper exercise, and hormone balancing that looks and feels like I do. And I'm not talking about my face. I'm talking about my overall health. Now, I'm not here as a competition to be better than anybody. I'm here as an example of what you can do and how excited I am to share that with you. Contact me. I can set you up with the clinics that we use that are available to do the most comprehensive work on your hormone balance. The process is all monitored by the federal government, the FDA, everybody's licensed medical professionals that are involved in it. It's all prescription coming from a high-level pharmacy. There's nothing backwater about this. This isn't bathtub or alleyway, gym bro science or anything like that. This is very top shelf medical professionals handling this. You go blood tests. You use blood tests to monitor your thing, which I find very educational. When I started this and was looking at my own blood work, not just my hormone, but my cholesterol level, my glucose level, my kidney and liver functions, my red blood cell count. I mean, all of these things I monitor 3 or 4 times a year. That's a great habit. My prostate, all of these things are in there. And you see how you're affected by your hormone levels and what to do about it. And these wonderful people that I work with are there to counsel you on that and allow you to make good choices. And I tell you what to do, just like my books. I don't tell you what to do. I'm giving you good information so you can take control of your life and set yourself free from being limited through ignorance as to how to become healthy. And this is another step in that final chapter. You have to do this. If you're over 45, it's essential. Or your diet and exercise are going to fail for no reason. It's like exercising while you're starving to death. One has nothing to do with the other. One actually accelerates the other for a negative outcome. So go to my website, liveamazing.com, where you can pick up my books. The real significant point of everything I'm doing is the mindset, the nutrition, the exercise, and the hormones must be used correctly, individually, and they must be used together. I can't emphasize the missing link. If I was to sum it up, that's it right there. You have to do it correctly and use them all together. When you do that, it's like the combination lock on a spinning wheel. You get the combination right. It doesn't require hard work. It doesn't require an axe and a hammer and dynamite. Click, it opens, and you open the door. It's that efficient, that magical, and that's why I'm so lit up to share it with you, because I'm experiencing that. I call it living amazing, and I think that we should all do that. So until we meet again, I think you should reach out, grab those books, read them, love them, apply them, see for yourself how powerful you can be with the right information, and let's all start living amazing. Thank you.